In this video, I want to talk about non-economic damages. As I mentioned in the prior video, there are three main categories of damages: economic damages, non-economic damages, and punitive damages. Economic damages and non-economic damages are the types of damages that we normally are looking for in personal injury and car crash cases. Those are the normal damages. Those are considered the losses that people have from a crash or some other type of injury. Punitive damages are not really there to compensate someone, but they're to punish bad actors. In this video, I'm going to talk specifically about non-economic damages. So what are non-economic damages? Well, non-economic damages, unlike economic damages, really can't be quantified with any sort of mathematical certainty. You typically don't have bills and receipts, blue books, valuation things for things that we call non-economic damages. Non-economic damages are things like pain, suffering, distress, worry, um, loss of enjoyment of life, loss of enjoyment of like activities, loss of relationships and spousal consortium, the impact that an injury has on one's relationship with their spouse and children. As you can see, non-economic damages tend to be much more difficult to quantify with precision, but oftentimes they make up the most significant part of someone's claim, especially where there might be minimal medical treatment going into someone's injury. So, non-economic damages are a very, very important part of one's claim and can really determine whether a settlement, how much a settlement is going to be, and what the potential verdict is going to be. There's no People disagree about how best to calculate non-economic damages. Some use a per diem, which is so much per day times however many days someone has lived and is expected to live. Others use, let's see, what are the economic damages, and then multiply that by three or four or some other number. That tends to be how insurance companies tend to calculate non-economic damages. But ultimately, there's lots of room for disagreement about what non-economic damages ought to be, and in a lot of cases, that's where the jury's job. That is the jury's job, is to determine non-economic damages. In some states, there can be caps on non-economic damages, not so much on economic damages, but on non-economic damages. That's where people start talking about runaway juries and nuclear verdicts and stuff like that. That's typically based on large um, compensatory damage claims for non-economic damages, or sometimes punitive damages.